RWBY Chibi episode 22. Really enjoyed this episode. I think, oddly enough, it was more how some of the voice actors sounded in this episode that made me laugh than what was actually happening. Although, the ending thing with the lava had me cracking up. That was probably my favorite part. But I liked all three skits that we had. The second one was my least favorite, but I still really enjoyed that. Especially the X-ray tier was my favorite part of that. And it was really funny when I was watching it. Of course, the giant, with it being the skeleton of the chibi version, it was just this really big freaking head on this body. I thought that was funny too. But also when I was looking at the character, I noticed like the teeth were kind of like, if you look at them, they are like perfectly even. It's kind of like you can see that they kind of just, it seemed like they like drew them on a little bit, and I kind of like that. It wasn't perfect, and I was like, I kind of just like that from an artistic standpoint. But I actually did enjoy all three of these skits. The first one I really enjoyed, just the way it started off. Nora, I swear Nora always is doing something really random and silly, and she's just beating Ren on the head. It's like nothing's happening. She's just hitting them in the head because they're bored. And I thought, like as soon as it started, that made me laugh a lot. And then they're going through, and they have Nora do like the southern, western accent deal, and that made me laugh. And when she, it was, I forgot exactly what Jean said, but she was like, you gotta help the cows. Oh no! Like for some reason that always makes me laugh when people do like that high pitched whisper thing, and it's like somebody's falling down a cavern. That just makes me laugh. I don't know why. That's just one of the things I have. So that really made me laugh. But I enjoyed that first skit, and the third one was definitely my favorite because it didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go until like once Roman came in, I knew what would happen. But even that didn't play out the way I thought, and I was like, I love this. Like, just the way it looked was hilarious. But it starts off really simple. Weiss comes in, and she's like, all right, I'm not gonna play this stupid game. So of course, honestly, when it first started, I thought it was gonna be that she was just gonna freeze the whole floor and just like walk across and like boom, it's done, and that was gonna be the end of the skit, and then it would go to another one. And then when Yang just like shoots across and lands on the bed, and RWBY says like, you guys are the worst, I thought it was going to end right there as well, because it's like, no one's playing with me, and I thought that was going to be the skit. And that still made me laugh, because like they both, especially Weiss, like I just loved that one, because I thought she was going to freeze it, and she just kind of glided straight across, and I was like, that's actually way funnier than the ice thing. But then they got to the Roman thing, and it's like, okay, once he showed up, I was like, I assume he's not going to listen, and he's going to step in, and it's going to be lava. But the way that it happened was so funny to me when he jumped in, and like they do like this weird pose where he freezes, and I was like, okay, he's burning, and I thought he was gonna start like rolling around. It's fake lava, so it's like he could roll around and basically it would just be him on fire. But when he melts, like he actually like phases into the floor, and once again like he's like no, and it kind of starts shrinking and fades out. It made me laugh so much. And also just the visual of him, like, because he was kind of like shaking back and forth as he was phasing through the ground, and he just vanishes, and that made me laugh so much. I was like, I thought he was gonna actually like be on fire, but it's just all invisible. He's just like, it burns, and he literally phases into the ground, and it made me laugh so much. I was like, I saw that part coming, but it still made me laugh, just how it looked visually, and also, like I said, how it sounded. It made me laugh so much. And I was reading through some of the comments on Rooster Teeth, and some people were like, oh, that in-joke sucked because I saw it coming. And I was like, I don't know how you still can't laugh, even if you knew what was going to happen from the beginning, that eventually, someone would step in and it would be lava. Just the way it was done, I still thought was absolutely hilarious. And like I said, I thought it was going to be a shorter skit, because I kept thinking a different thing was going to happen. Either Weiss was going to just freeze the whole thing, just freeze the whole floor and just walk across, or that it would just end with RWBY saying like, you guys are the worst. And then it still kept going. But I love the way that they did that visually, where it just looks silly, and he's just shaking and phasing into the ground, but his hat remains. So very tricky lava, but very funny. Like I love the ending skit because of how it sounded and how it looked for Roman, who once again just gets completely destroyed. I don't know if they're trying to, say like, yeah, he's definitely dead or something. Like they blew him up, melted him through the ground and stuff. I don't know what we're gonna be getting next time, but I think they're prepping us like, yeah, he's not coming back. He was eaten, and that's it. So I don't know if that's the deal, but I love the way that that looked. I thought it was really funny. Of course, definitely want to know what you guys thought about this episode. So please comment below. Let me know your favorite part, your least favorite part. And we've gone through. We've had some pretty cool stuff lately. But I would love to know what sort of visual gags you guys would actually like to see from the chibi version of the show, because that was something I never thought of with the hot lava thing and them actually like phasing characters through stuff. They kind of did it before. With sort of like the infinite space type of thing really early on when they had the thing with Blake when she was hiding from Weiss and she like came from behind like that really thin lamp. I like stuff like that, and it fits perfectly with the chibi version. And I kind of like the visual gags that they do, like they also did with Mercury. Him being inside the X-ray machine and having the giant chibi skeleton. So and plus they did like the tear on the inside. So they had some pretty cool visual gags in this one that I enjoyed. So I would love to know what like random visual stuff you guys would like to see. I kind of just like the infinite space sort of thing where people just like come out of nothing. Like I would love to see some more of that, or like if someone was like hiding under a pencil or something, like if they did like a hide and seek thing and somebody's like, ha, I was under the pencil the whole time. Something really stupid like that would probably make me laugh like crazy. But that's the type of silly stuff I'd like to see. But I would love to know what visual gags you guys would like to see, and of course what you guys thought about this episode in general. So please comment below, let me know, and thanks for watching.